Hi, I'm Sherry Buckner with Grace Monroe Home and Design with the Pros, and today I'm going to show you how to make a simple hand-tied bow. So let's get started. To make this bow, we are using a 2.5-inch wired ribbon, and you will need your ribbon. You'll need a pair of scissors, either a pipe cleaner or floral wire. Either one of those will work. I'm going to use a pipe cleaner today. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to measure out your first tail. Now I want my tail to be about 9 inches long, so I'm just going to measure right there, and this is my 9-inch mark, so I'm just going to pinch it right there at my 9-inch mark. Then roll out a good bit of your ribbon, and then I'm going to make my loop. Now the loop I want to be about a 6-inch loop from here to here, so that's going to be a piece of about 12 inches if you want to measure it. So I'm just going to put it in my hand like that and just pinch it together. Now this particular ribbon is the same on both sides, so I don't have to twist or anything. If you have a bad side and a good side, a side that looks pretty on one side and doesn't look the same on the other, you're going to want to twist that so that the side that's not the pretty side is facing up when you make your next loop. This particular one I don't have to twist, but then you're just going to pinch it off just like that, and you want to make sure your loops are approximately the same size. If they're not, just pull a little more material down and you can just hold them up like that to measure them. So one of your loops is going to go down and one of them at the top. The next one I'm going to do the same thing with. I'm just going to put it here and pinch it all between my first finger and my thumb, and I'm going to measure. That one I got a little bit larger, so I want to bring it down just a little bit. You want your loops to be, they don't have to be perfect, but you do want them very close in size. And then I'm going to do the same thing at the bottom, just like that. So as you can see, I've got 2 loops up here and 2 loops there, and I'm still holding the material all between my 2 fingers, just like that. Now I'm going to keep making loops, one going at the top. Let's make that one just a little bit larger so that they're even, and then one at the bottom, just like this. And you want to keep doing this to make it as large a bow as you need. You're just going to continue to go back and forth, just like this. And it does, you see, it does get to be quite a lot in your hands. Just make sure that you've got it all pinched together. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and cut off this end. Just like that. I'm going to make my last loop. And then now you've got it like this. So just pull the one of your tail that's up here at the top, just pull it down like that so that it's even. You take your either your floral wire or your pipe cleaner, and you're just going to put it right through the middle where you had it pinched. You bring it around to the back and you just twist it. Just like that. Just make sure it's really good and tight. So Now you've got it like this. So you want to pull your tails down, and since I ran out of ribbon, I'm going to cut this one off to be even with that. But then you just fluff out your bow just like this. And you can use more than one ribbon. You'll get the hang of it after you've done this a while, where you could use 2 different ribbons or even 3 ribbons. It is a little hard to hold it all in your hand, but you certainly can do it. It just takes a lot of practice. But once I get my bow like that, then I'm going to take my tails right here, and I just put them together because I want them to be about the same length. Again, that's not something that has to be perfect, but I'm going to fold them together just like that. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to start right here at this one that's the shortest, and I'm just going to cut in an upward motion just like that to give me my dovetails. So there we go. And there is our little easy bow. So now that we've made our bow, we're going to attach it to something. And you can use this in all kinds of ways, but we're going to attach this one to this wreath. So I'm just taking my pipe cleaners and bringing them around the back of the wreath and then just twisting them to attach. And there is our simple hand-tied bow. So for more DIY tutorials, make sure to check out our blog at www.gracemonroehome.com, and also subscribe here to our YouTube channel. Thanks. Have a blessed day.